Coach, the usual sea of red here in this venerable stadium has been turned white as we are high above snowy Arrowhead Stadium in KC. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Let's go. 8, read. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 5.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down, Eckler. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allowed some blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Ready? 90, Wolf. Smooth. Hey, check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50. Let's pick up.
Back to throw. Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the gun. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An excellent return that time. 26 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. But with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. From the 44, Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Scene 6.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On the double.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
At the 42-yard line.
53 is mine. Check. 53 is mine. Come to my work.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
61.
They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
You draw corporate. Tighten up. Shift. Hey, exit.
To throw on 2nd down, Herbert. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And going deep for Hill. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
50, play. 6-6, pull it high.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and the return will stop right around the 25. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter.
Check 37. Watch the team. Check. Lucky.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
I'm coming after you.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Attack!
On 2nd and a long way to go. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. It's a big one there for the Chargers, and even 40 yards. This is a counter play. Eckler, and not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
Number 53, Mike 53. Watch the
Off play action. Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It comes to me, it's me. 52's the mic, boys, 52. Here we go, here we go. Attack, attack.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. A gain of 6 there on first.
That's it, baby.
Hardman, the second-round pick out of Georgia, really showcased his speed at the Combine, running a 4.3 340, and should help give Patrick Mahomes another versatile playmaker to work with at the receiver position.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that? 5'2" is the mic. Color. Mike 5'2".
Yeah, that's what I do.
Mike 52. Mike 52. Zoom, fellas, let's go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a third down.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. Strip the ball.
And again, it's Mahomes. Escaping and a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. An NFL update, second quarter now in Jacksonville. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Ready? 70, Indy. Pursuit got bombing. Patch it. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Ready?
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert, and this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Eckler. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Go. 53, check 53. Hurry.
To throw on second down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Hey, let's go. Stand.
Back to throw. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Butker pulled it. It's no good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kid. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
57 to Mike. Bravo! We own them. Let's go.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Dancing to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins, 67 yards. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now, a chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. They'll give to Williams, running right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Check three.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Yellow. 57. Mike, 57.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Got his man, it's Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. with Williams. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
At the Chargers' 2-yard line.
57, Mike. Here we go. Delta. Here we go. Nice 57.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to and a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Easy. 57's the Mike.
Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Butker's kick here is good. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
That's it, baby. We got work.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they just...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Like a freight train there. Derek Nottie with a sack. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the 2nd half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Routine's fifth. Here we go. Check. Check, hot route. Hot. Slam.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know, all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. It's a party.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
57.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Tight end to the right, boy. Hey, 43, 15. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. I got him.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
Back to throw. Herbert. He's got Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
First down, Chargers.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
He's
got it to Williams. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
Slam. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, lock it.
You got tight right there.
Ready?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is complete. It's Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it here, but he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 22-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the slant.
Yellow.
50 seconds to Mike. Watch the run.
Mahomes going to throw. That one complete to Hill. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Motion, motion, 43. Mike's 57, 57's Mike.
Here I come. 57's the Mike. Watch 57. Too little, cut.
Hey, Riblin. 57.
Wow. Ooh. Go.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Forced out to his left. And he finds Seals Jones complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the toss, here's Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Single. 57's the Mike. 54.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
57's the Mike.
43.
Now on 2nd and 16. Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Mike's Popo.
All day, dog.
44.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
25. Check 25. General West.
Hey, alert 3. Showing that.
5.
On 1st down, Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Anthony Hitchens, 2nd in the AFC in tackles last year, there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Go. Hey, orbit. Hustle.
Back to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
218, jump. Get it.
Now a toss play to Eckler. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. look to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. This quarterback now 9 of 17 through the air. They run on first down with Jackson, and he is going to lose yardage here. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Everyone, you got 4 down. Hey, now look at that. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Bring it. Mike's 50.
Go.
Switch up. Mike's 50. Coming to you. Let's go.
Ready?
He's back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Now.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike's 50, Mike.
5.
Alert 3.
Now.
On 4th down, Herbert. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 7-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
And they take a knee. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
He doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he plays, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site, which he hopes one day would be the Super Bowl, he plays at a high level. We know about the big right arm, but I think it's the poise that I'm really, really admiring out of this youngster and watching him play. How about the first 3 games of his career in the NFL as a starter in 2018? He set a record for touchdown passes with 13.
Yeah, you think back to that entrance, and he has just kept it up. Amazing what he's been able to do. So for the Chiefs, they do get the victory here in the season finale, but it was altogether a disappointing season as they wind up at 6 and 10. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for our visitors, this loss will mean they finish